Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, on Friday, March this year, the Law Society of Kenya and the Katiba Institute sued William Samoei Ruto and Public Service Commission for contravening the Constitution by appointing 50 CASs, Chief Administrative Secretaries. And according to them, they argued that by appointing 50 CSS, Ruto violated Article 10 of the Constitution, which provided that the creation of 23 positions. So for him, instead of 23, he added another 27, making it 50. That's how impunity could go. At that point, Lady Justice Ogundi made a ruling to stop CSS from earning a salary or getting any benefit until matter is heard and determined. So today, that matter was heard and the court has stopped impunity. According to the ruling, the appointment of those CSS is unconstitutional. And I want to quote them, the ruling, this is what they are saying. Number one, there was no public participation in the appointment of extra 27 CSS. The establishment of the extra 27 CSS position is unconstitutional. For the avoidance of doubt, the entire complement of 50 CSS is therefore unconstitutional. So at first place, they had allowed 23, which was still even unconstitutional. So Ruto, with his impunity, decided to go for 27 and quickly made sure that they are taking an oath of office. So, Chief and Administrative Secretaries are, for all purpose, Assistant Cabinet Secretary and the Principal Secretary are relegated to reporting to CSS or CS. So that means, because of this CASs were supposed to go through vetting process because they are between constitutional and the state office. Their work follow between that. So vetting should have taken place, and that means they were supposed to go to the parliament for vetting. That did not happen. Because of all this, then the ruling is that it is unconstitutional to have these people in the office. As simple as that. So today we can confirm to you that the 50 position that Ruto had dished out to his friends and the entire team has totally been stopped. Even the first 23 or whatever, they are not going to work. That is the ruling that has taken place. It means if they will be even, that 23 they are talking about, then they have to go through the vetting process. Otherwise, if not, then no one is going to serve in any capacity. As we continue with this discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, with all this, it is very clear that Ruto was using impunity, forcing 50 people to occupy positions of assistant. Imagine 50 assisting 22. Because according to the Constitution, the president can have a cabinet of not less than 14 and not more than 22 cabinet secretaries. So even if you want to make those assistant ministers, they should not exceed 23. But Ruto doubled the number plus 7 extra, making it 50. And it was all impunity, rewarding his close allies. Watu kama the former governor of Nairobi, Kidero, you appoint him in such position. Kuna watu kama Mwaura, and today he was in the court listening to that case. They were beneficiaries of this. Akina Dennis Tumbi and the entire team. Today the court is saying, no, you have gone against the law. You need to obey the constitution that you took oath of office to defend. I know very well Ruto is going to appeal this case. This was just a high court. They are going to appeal it. But again, it is high time for the Court of Appeal also to understand where this matter is coming from. Are they going to allow impunity? Because now the ball is going to be in their hands. Are they going to allow impunity, or they will stand with the High Court ruling? This was a 3-judge bench ruling, not one. And besides this, Kenyans have to come out and question what was the motive, because even the court is also questioning the wisdom of William Ruto to have 50. Can you explain what was the reason behind this? Why 50? With the high cost of living, with the current situation we are in now, people are missing salary, civil servants. It has become a problem to fund county governments. It has become a problem to buy medicine in the hospitals. It has become a problem to pay health workers. We have huge problem here. People are dying from hunger. Then you go for 50 like there's nothing happening in the country. The court has been questioning the wisdom of William Ruto to decide and impose 50 CSS to Kenyans. And these are not poor people. These are people who have their own business. These are politicians who have made it in life. They are not hawana shida ya kazi. That's not a problem. So why 50? Kazi gani wanataka ufanye? So today, the Kenya Kwanza impunity has been stopped. Kashoga has been moving around, parading these people and saying, this one is a CS, this one from your area, a CS. He has been parading them. And to show you how the impunity Ruto was going with, just imagine, after the court allowed the 23, what did he do? He proceeded to appoint more, and on the same day, he forced them to take an oath of office. Walikula kiapo. So if they have been earning a salary, this regime must say, under whose order were they earning that salary? The court said no, they should not earn any salary, any benefit, or any remuneration. But we have been seeing them driving cars. I don't know, when I drive magari yao ama ni ya serikali. Who is fueling those cars? Nene mwenye alikuwa anaweka mafuta ndani. So it means the whole process has been stopped. Waenda waanza fresh. And if there will be anything, they should not go beyond 23. And now they have to start from public participation. From public participation, it will now need to go to the parliament for vetting the same way they vetted CS. So no shortcut. Uhuru alikuwa na shortcut ile siku. Aka appoint 23. Today Ruto has no shortcut. Now these people have to go to the parliament to be vetted. And now if Ruto will bring a number exceeding 23, then the parliament will have to answer to the public. Why would they allow to vet beyond what the court has allowed? So the number should be within 23 to match na hiyo yengine hapo, so that kama you are a minister, you have one assistant and there is a PS. Imagine ofisi moja iko na watu watatu. PS, huyo ni mtu professional kwa hiyo kazi, lazima ukuwe unaelewa na ukuwe na uzoefu zaidi ya miaka kadhaa. Very important. Because now that one is the engine driving that ministry. And then you have a minister for policy purposes. And then assistant minister there in the name of CAS who is coming in to help. Hiyo inamaanisha mahali penye hakuna huyo minister anaweza tuma huyo assistant. Lakini pia PS anaweza fanya hiyo kazi. So in one ministry you have 3. Ruto was making it to be now instead of 3 you have 4. Alafu hawezi lipa wafanyakazi mshahara. Alafu Wakenya wanaweza lala tu njaa. Lakini pia anaweza ongeza ushuru in double digits to collect more and pay his friends. So his friends have been stopped from abusing taxpayers' resources. And therefore, in conclusion, let me just mention this one out. This is how we are concluding this one. In the ruling, this is what you need to know. The High Court is making this ruling in summary that number 1, the public participation for the creation of the position of CAS was only conducted for 23 only. Number 2, that the creation of the additional 23 CAS did not adhere to the constitutional requirement of the public participation. Number 3, that the appointment of extra 27 CAS did not satisfy public participation. Number 4, that the PSA did not provide the public participation exercise covered the additional 27 CSS. And lastly, number 5, that now the High Court has therefore ruled that the establishment of extra 27 CSS was unconstitutional.